kitchen, where we help make clean eating a lifestyle. So we are doing a series right now all about fat bombs. So if you haven't checked out some of our other recipes, make sure to go do that. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a dairy-free lemon fat bomb that is going to satiate your hunger cravings if you're having them. And it's low carb, keto approved, and paleo approved, which is another added benefit. Now, if you don't know what a fat bomb is, basically, in this case, it's a little treat that is loaded with all of the healthy fats. It really helps your brain kind of just calm down because our brain feeds off of fat. And it also will, like I said earlier, help your hunger cravings. So if you're maybe just starting out on a low carb or sugar-free diet, this is going to help you immensely. And not only that, it tastes delicious. You can keep it in your freezer for as long as you need. And you guys, they're so easy to make. Thank you so much for watching. Before we get into it though, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. Here is everything that you need for your lemon fat bombs. So we're going to be starting with 3/4 of a cup of some raw coconut butter. Then you need a 1/2 cup of some coconut oil. Now I got the coconut butter from Whole Foods. I got the coconut oil from Costco, but I will also make sure to link those down below for you. Now for the sweetener, you can kind of use whatever type of low carb sweetener that you prefer. So if you want it powdered, which is what I suggest unless you're blending this. So for a powdered sweetener, allulose is perfect. I would do 2 to 3 tablespoons of sweetener, but then just do a taste test and make sure that that is just how you prefer for the sweetness level. Now when I am blending this in the blender, I like to do monk fruit or xylitol. Again, that 2 to 3 tablespoons of those. If you want though, so a lot of times after I get some of these granulated sweeteners, I'll just powder the entire thing and put it in my blender and then put it back into the case. So you can do that too. Just know that you have to blend those first. You could also use stevia if you wanted. And if you did stevia, I would probably say maybe around 13 drops of stevia. Then we're going to be needing about 3 tablespoons of some lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of some lemon zest. First, I'm going to be starting by zesting my lemons. Now, I'm not quite sure how many lemons I will need, so I'm just going to zest a ton of them. You know, in one of the last episodes, I made some key lime pie fat bombs, and you know, they're both citrus fruits. This one's made a little bit differently, but I absolutely loved sprinkling that lime zest over it, so that's why I'm going to do it again with this one. It just gives it such a burst of flavor. Now that I'm finished zesting those, I can get my lemon juice ready. All right, so then we're going to be adding everything into our blender. Normally, I don't have to add it into the blender, but my coconut butter, I had to switch brands halfway through, and the second brand that I used was not as good. It was definitely not as liquidy as it normally should be. But that's okay, so I just had to pivot, and now I'm doing it in the blender, which will still work out good as well. So now for the sweetener, I did monk fruit. I did 2 tablespoons of monk fruit, and then I did 1 of the tablespoons of the allulose. Since I'm doing it in the blender, it's going to work out great. I'm going to put some of the zest in there. And then I'm going to save some of the zest. All right, here is what the consistency looks like. Now, normally it is a little bit more liquidy than this, but like I said, I had switched that brand of the coconut butter, and I think it might have just been a little old. I'm not quite sure, but that's fine. I just added a little bit of extra coconut oil to kind of fix the problem, and this will still work out great. Then I'm going to take out my molds, and I'm going to link some for you down below. These ones I've had forever, but molds are so fun. I feel like I use them quite a bit. And then I'm also having a spatula ready so that if I go over, it's not a problem. I can just kind of squeeze the rest of it into another one. I'm going to be popping this in the freezer until they are set. Just pulled these out of the freezer. They were actually only in there for about 20 minutes. So they are popping out very easy because I didn't leave them in overnight like I sometimes do. Now I just realized I forgot to sprinkle them with the leftover lemon zest. So, oh well, that's totally okay. But if you want to sprinkle them a little bit, that would taste really, really good also. All right, here it is. Let's give this a taste test. Mm. Ooh, yum. The lemon flavor is super good. I definitely put enough sweetener in this. You know how sometimes when you're eating lemon, it's just like too overpowering of that lemon taste? You get the lemon taste, but with enough sweetener, it kind of balances out that really tartness. It's perfect. I love it. Oh my goodness, these are so good. You know, I said that the key lime pie ones were my favorite, but I think these are a close second because these are really good too. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, make sure to go do that, and also with the little notification bell, because then you'll be alerted to any new videos that I come out with. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for some more great recipes. We'll see you next time.